Good morning. This is Mr. Dorsey, and I have Elijah Duggan, a vet science senior here at Grant Career Center. How are you doing, Elijah?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hey, you were selected as this month's Faces of Grant, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, I just want to talk a little bit about your journey and how you ended up here at Grant.
Well, I mean, I think the first time I came to Grant, I was in eighth grade, and I was like, I came and I've always wanted to be a veterinarian my whole life. So I didn't know before eighth grade Grant was a thing, and I was like, wow, this place is awesome. Yeah, so I like the first time I came here, I remember seeing Miss Stahl or Miss Klein's room now. I was like, man, this place is really cool. Like, you got to pet animals, and, like, give them baths and stuff. It was really fun. And then here I am, like, 4 years later.
You're doing way more than just giving baths, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Let's just talk a little bit about, you know, your decision to come. So when did you decide, like officially decide that I'm going to apply?
I applied in 10th grade because I wanted to do troubadours in Richmond, but I was like, I think that my life skills and like what I'm going to do in the future, getting experience is more important than that. So I applied, and I applied pretty early too, which is good because the class is full.
Yeah. Well, and
And
the Troubadours is like it's a big thing in New Richmond. I mean, that is very popular. So for you to make
oh,
that sacrifice, I mean, it was a tough decision for you, but are you so glad that you made that decision?
oh yeah, without a doubt, I am so glad I made that decision.
Um, hey, let's talk a little bit about your lab and Mrs. Stahl or Mrs. Klein. She got married, so uh,
Yeah.
so tell me a little bit about your program and what you love so much about it.
Well, I mean, one, like Miss Stahl, she's one of the nicest teachers, if not the nicest teacher I've ever met. And I also love learning about animals, and everything there is just amazing. And I think it's awesome that you get to do hands-on experience. I mean, I learn better with hands-on experience than I do anything else, like vision, hearing, and I can guarantee you a lot of people in my class are that way too. And
Oh,
like
for sure.
yeah, like the animals are super nice. Well, most of the time.
Well,
Yeah,
let's talk a little bit about the animals. I know your program gets animals from a shelter.
yeah. We get them from Sweet Dream House, and oh, it's blanking my mind. I'm sorry.
Well, tell me a little bit about some of those experiences you've had with those animals. I mean, do you guys just love when they get adopted?
Oh yeah, it's great to see an animal get a home. Like, we had this dog named Sam. Like, I love that dog. But when he got adopted, I was like, yes, he got adopted. Like, because he was a great dog. Just he was a little bit hyper. So
Yeah, but I'm sure it's as much as you love to see him get placed, you also are like, man, I'm gonna miss that dog.
oh yeah, oh yeah. I almost, I mean, honestly, I almost cried. So
Yeah. Hey, tell me a little bit about your parents' thought about when you were applying here at Grant.
oh, at first my mom didn't even. I told my mom I applied for Grant, and she was like, "Wow." She was always supportive of it because she knew I wanted to be a vet tech.
Yeah,
She was like, that's really good. And she said, I bet you're gonna miss choir. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but I think this is more worth it to me and how fun it was here. And I'm glad I made the decision because this place is like amazing.
I love it. Hey, can we talk about your academic teachers for just a couple minutes?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about some of your teachers and which ones you love so much and what just talk a little bit about our academics here.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love all my teachers here. Like my math teacher, Mr. Oliver, he's super duper nice. He's always helping me, even in times of COVID. He still helps everybody, and I'm glad. And then I have like my my intervention specialists, like um, Miss Dalton and Miss Kissinger and all that. So I'm like, man, I love the teachers here, and I think that personally, I think that the academics here are easier for me because the teachers are so much like more helpful here.
That's awesome. And do you feel like we treat you more like an adult,
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
and you feel like that has helped more, that it's more like a relationship kind of thing, or working together versus like telling you what to do? Is that
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think it's amazing here. It's like I think it's oh my God. I'm losing words, sorry.
you're all right, Elijah? You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you. So I think that how they treat you like an adult here, it does make it more of like, equal here, like a good relationship between teacher and student.
Awesome. And hey, Grant, this is Mr. Dorsey, and I have Katie Klein. She is our vet science instructor, and she has a little pal with her today. She has a little kitten. But most importantly, here we're here to talk about this month's Faces of Grant, Elijah. So, Katie, can you tell us a little bit about him and your program?
Yes, thank you. So Elijah is a senior in vet science, and I was very happy to nominate him for Faces of Grant. Elijah comes into my classroom every day, says hello, he's smiling. You can tell he's genuinely happy to be here, happy to be learning. The one thing that really sticks out this year, if a student asks for help, he cannot get up fast enough to go provide that help for that student. He is willing to lend a hand, even if it's a dirty job, which we have a lot of those out here in vet science. So it doesn't matter if it's mopping up a dog kennel or helping to carry in litter, he's willing to jump in and help us. So I really appreciate that, and I look for that in my employees. So I think that'll make him a great employee when he leaves Grant.
Yeah, he was telling me in our interview that he was really interested in becoming a vet, or at least growing up, he wanted to be a vet. And now he's like excited to be a vet tech. Do you know anything about his what's his next phase or plans?
Yeah, so we're doing college exploration right now. So we were actually lucky enough to get a field trip in real early in the spring last year, and we went to Sinclair Community College to talk to their veterinarian that teaches their program. And then we just did a virtual field trip yesterday with UC Blue Ash and their veterinarian. So I think that probably will be one of those two colleges would be a really great choice for Elijah. I think he'll be a great vet tech.
Awesome. Well, hey, can you just tell us a little bit about your program in general? So if someone out there is interested in maybe applying next year, they know a little bit more about it.
Absolutely. So we have partnered with a local rescue called Sweet Dream House Rescue. And every day my students provide care to rescued dogs and cats. They come from shelters in Kentucky where they were going to be put to sleep. And instead they get to come here and meet the students. We train them, socialize them, and find homes for them. In addition, students learn how to become veterinary assistants, and they can get a credential to be an approved veterinary assistant at the end of the 2 years. So we have lots of fun out here. We're always cleaning, but we're also always hanging out with animals. I think if you like animals, it's the place to be. If you don't like animals, I would pick something else.
Hey, Katie Klein, I just want to thank you for joining us and sharing a little bit about Elijah today. And I'm really glad that he's out in your program and that he has just turned into just an amazing young man and represents the Grant community well. So thank you for help facilitating that and making him, finding his passion here, and that it's clearly in your program.
Absolutely. Elijah's a pleasure to have in class every day. So lucky to have him.
All right. Hey, we'll catch up with you later.
All right. Thanks for talking to us today. This kitten needs a home.
Get ready. Your phone will be ringing.
All right. Bye, Mr. Dorsey.
Bye, guys. Tell me something that we can improve on.
Improve? Well, I know everything's great here. I mean, I don't really know.
Hey, if there was a student that was thinking about coming to Grant and was just on the fence, what would your advice be?
Come to Grant, without a doubt. You should definitely do it. It's so awesome here. It's great.
All right. Well, hey, I'd like to take a second to introduce the Grant Career Center community to Elijah Duggan, this month's Faces of Grant. Elijah, thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Hey, thank you.